What's up guys, Jack here, and welcome back to another video. And today we're doing part 1 of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and we are going to be doing a new Journey Plus. Now, while this screen's still here, basically, just for some reason, it just didn't acknowledge that my controller was had a headset in it. We're going to be doing Jedi Grandmaster, by the way, because yeah. And yeah, for some reason it just did not register my headset in, so I'm now having to go back through it, and now seeing the length of the video, I'm going to be talking for a while. But yeah, let's get straight to the action, shall we? After this goes to a black screen. Yay, cheers Respawn. But yeah, let's do this. Alrighty, got some rain. The synonymous vehicle thing coming over. Now this is very boring to watch, I must say. I've got no sounds for it because it's too busy recording my voice. So yeah, this is great. This is very good. Alright, so music's probably kicked in now, hopefully. Hopefully. By the Hugh, I believe, called Sugan Asan or something like that. But yeah, I believe they're over here. Thanks Probe Droid for showing us the way. I won't give a tip though. Anyhow, don't think that's us. No, that's us. That's us. I don't think I'm doing a very good job of trying to hide it here, am I? Oh gosh.
Listen, I don't want to upset your rhythm.
Yeah, he's just being a teenager by listening to music. I mean, I'm saying only teens can do that, but they're the main ones. Either them or like runners or something. But you know.
An error has been detected on line 10A. All our clamps are jammed. I need 2 workers to climb up and secure the cables.
Interesting.
That's not an easy maneuver.
The guild will double your pay for this shift.
I mean, what's their money anyway? Like $0.01. Well, I'm not sure what they pay for. I doubt they're paying dollars. They're probably paying in credits, aren't they? That's usually what it is in Star Wars, ain't it? Like some credits, or looks like cosmetics, lightsaber colours, and additional character appearances have been unlocked. But by the looks of things, the abilities and skills we still have to go through and unlock. So I'm most likely, now knowing this, will be searching for all the secrets. That'll be the one thing that I'll go for in this. I won't have to bother getting any chests, but one things I will be doing is getting the secrets and scanning a bunch of things and defeating the bosses. Because by the looks of things, I thought it was just going to be a plain smooth sailing straight in with the story, but looks like it ain't. The shipwreck breaking yard. I'll try to remember to do all of them, but I can't promise anything because I might have missed one already. But we're on Bracca, if I haven't mentioned already. I believe that's a Trade Federation thing. Is that crashing? I can't tell because we don't really see them flying. We just see it afloat, but I doubt it just floats there. Like it would float there uncontrollably, to be honest. So there probably is some fuel in there to keep it stable at least. Oh, Prof is an eager boy. A very eager boy. So eager that he's just lost us the ladder. That's very great. Oh gosh, yes, we're very, very good. Ladder's out, yeah. Oh, let's just slide down here then, I guess. Oh, I like doing this. It's nice. I'm hoping there's going to be a lot of dialogue in this, so I don't have to talk over everything. Because I know that sometimes it is better to have like not speak at all than just be today we're going to be doing this and this and this. One thing I did notice in some of my watch retention is that one of the main reasons why people click off is because I just take way too long in my intro. So
Just passing through.
Yeah. Well, I can only see it on a couple because, of course, being such a small channel, I need a certain amount of views, and I think I need like at least 20 or something to be able to tell. And so only 3 videos have actually got to that at this point, at the minute. So yeah, but I mean, I'm very happy with that. I mean, my Spider-Man Part 1 has got to like 40 views or something, like 43 I believe it is, which is, I mean, that was mainly in the first like 2 weeks. Like I banged out like 20, like 30 in that one, and then I got 14 just randomly last week or something like that. And then it's been racking up about one every 2 days until it's become 43. So it probably hasn't been like 20. It probably wasn't 20 views, but not 30 views. It's probably like 28 or something. It was between 26 and 28, I think. But yeah, I mean, now I'm getting kind of worried, to be honest, because this recording thing's not motioning. I think my headset might be completely broken, and I'm gonna have to go through all of this. I might check on a loading screen or something, just to check, so I don't have to redo it all after doing it all and realizing that it's not there. But if it is, then yeah, hopefully I might have to move to I've got a couple of earphones, so I might have to use that. But I mean, there's no point me really telling you this because you wouldn't be seeing it otherwise. So yeah, well, I mean, it's not like wouldn't, it just you couldn't. I might just, but if all hope's not working, then I might just have to skip out on Battlefront and just do this without any dialogue. Which, yet again, I don't know why I'm telling you this, because you wouldn't be hearing it if it wasn't working. So yeah, but I guess it's just something to talk about in my thoughts. And another thing I remember talking about is Gotham. Is Gotham, and you'd be like, Jack, what on earth are you talking about Gotham for? Because the actor of the voice actor of Cal Kestis was Cameron Monaghan, who played well, Jerome and Jeremiah, who later became Joker, kind of thing. But yeah, and it's a bit weird seeing him go from a DC's most like evilest villain to a Jedi. I mean, it's not a blue lightsaber Jedi, so it makes a bit more. Well, it is a blue lightsaber Jedi, so as default, which makes sense. Because you'd be like, nah, but he gets a jar of pole lightsaber, so but you won't necessarily be blue. But he is blue because the first crystal that you're given is blue. And that's not what I mean. When you spawn with the Kyber crystal, you hold it up, and it's the blue, and it defaults to blue. So basically, meaning Cal is a blue, but you can change it if you want. I mean, luckily now I can do it now instead of waiting until Ilum, which is effectively at the end, because after you've done Ilum, you've only got the Dathomir boss fight, Bogano boss fight, and then you head off to Fortress Inquisitorius for the last map of the story. So yeah, there's not much, and it doesn't take long to get through to Bogano and Dathomir's boss. So yeah. Oof. And these might not be done planet-wise. I did say, alrighty now, because of how annoying that all this mic-recording stuff is, it's ended up skipping a gap between these two sections, and so unless I fix it, this will have to be in place, and just to tell you guys about it. But yeah, it's a bit annoying. I'm hoping that there'll be less shenanigans in the second one, as there are a couple more shenanigans to come. But yeah, it's quite frustrating. I've been working on this for quite a few hours now. But yeah, enjoy and keep watching. Sorry, I don't know what happened there, but I just saying that the map would be done up. I was thinking about doing it map-wise. I think I accidentally pressed the button by accident, but you know, great YouTuber. But now I'm thinking like places like Dathomir, first time round, might be very long, and same with Zepho. So I might have to do it in multiple parts. We'll see. But this is short enough to not be. So I've just got to do some cuts. It'll be into the 30s. But Fallen Order is synonymous for being long because of all the free roaming stuff. But yeah, I mean it's nice. Like the story itself is pretty small, but you're supposed to mix in with all that. And I was also speaking about that starfight, and I was like, it could be Obi-Wan's, but the droid's still intact, which I can remember he got beheaded by some of them droid things. I can't remember what they're called now. I might put up there right now what kind of droids they were, but yeah, hanging off. by a toe or a foot.
I'll get us out of here. Just hang on.
Prof
Watch out, Cal!
seems to be doing a bit better. Maybe not. Seems like he's slipping. As I said, I keep forgetting to look at the subtitles to actually know what's going on at the minute. Because, yeah, it ain't going well so far by the looks. And I mean, it is working now, so you will be seeing all that. So, I mean, yeah, again, you know that. I'm just informing you and letting you know what's going on in my mind. Kind of thing. But, yeah, so that's good. I didn't actually realise how long it takes to go through the train. The train's like a half an hour thing. I swear. It's
That was the Force, wasn't it?
it's a bit. Oh gosh. But yeah. I was saying I was kind of disappointed that you don't get all your Force abilities, and you don't get to and you have to customize your lightsaber when you get back there. So it was a bit disappointing. I was hoping for full customization, all abilities and stuff. I mean, it works with the story that he doesn't have necessarily all of it, but New Game Plus has never really been about you know, what the story's supposed to be like. It's always been about like just tackling the story on a harder difficulty with all your abilities to start off with, because that's always something that everybody likes to have, is all their abilities and their fancy moves at the end, but they only get all of it at the end of the game. And so it's like the start of the game, if you get it all at the start of the game, then you can have it and use all this fancy stuff to get through. And yeah, and that's always what it's been about. And also being able to push yourself and make you go to the one of the higher difficulties, maybe even the highest, like I'm doing right now, Jedi Grandmaster, which is a bit of a mistake, but luckily I only die once in this. So, well, first of all, you can't die in the second sister boss fight, because you'll see I get to the very slightest bit of health, and then she ends up we end up going straight into the button pressing thing, because you're not supposed to really die there. And I just died because I was putting my priorities incorrectly and wasn't checking on the other stormtrooper. But you know, and I was also mentioning at this point that I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Prof, the actor, was played in as another Star Wars character. Yet again, I'll leave it up above the screen to say who it was, or that he didn't. But I'm pretty sure there was someone in Fallen Order that played another Star Wars character, but I could be wrong. But yeah. Anyways, now there is something coming up that I decided that I was going to do a Easter egg, because I was like, it's pretty easy enough. There's nothing too hard about it. And now thinking about it, the train's about 20 minutes instead of half an hour, because we're still not there yet. And also we haven't messed around with Bogano like we did for a bit. I mean, I might not try to. The maps doesn't really matter as much, but I won't try to be as careful as I was in Spider-Man about not trying to spoil anything, because the whole point of me playing this is just to give you guys New Game Plus, because I was like, I was going to play Fallen Order anyways, but I decided how long it's going to take, and I just don't have the resources for it in a way. So yeah, I've had to just resort to New Game Plus. So yeah, but yeah. Right, now this is the door. Oh, sorry, I just got a bit of an itchy nose. But yeah, I believe this is the area. So I'll probably just crossfade until I get to it. Yeah, this is definitely the door. So I'll just crossfade until I get to it. I mean, at least you don't have to put up with my annoying voice anymore. With me counting all the while. But yeah, I think it's about to come up. There it is. I'm not sure who says that, but I can't remember. Is it the actual actor? Any of the two actors? Because I know you've got Ian the Maid, was it? I can't remember. And then you've got the one from the Clone Wars. I'm not sure if it's either of them. I mean, they both said it now, but I don't think the one from the Clone Wars said it until after this. So I mean, it depends how long ago this game was like recorded. And how long ago they had planned for an Order 66 in the Clone Wars.
Mark well and listen.
I don't think it was their original intention, but I mean, they didn't really need to bring to it because not episode 6, season 6 pretty much gave a pretty decent end to the
Train has stopped.
what is it? The Clone Wars.
Something's going on.
But I suppose it kind of answers. It probably needed a couple of answers for Rebels and maybe what they're doing prior to Revenge of the Sith that they missed out on, so they could combine that kind of stuff, which they kind of did, and they also gave us Ahsoka's point of view at the Order 66. So yeah, definitely not complaining about that. And it was an extra season. Yeah, I quite liked it. And I've been binge watching Rebels at the minute. I'm on about what is it? I'm on like season 2, episode 8 or something. I mean, I've just seen them use that Blade Runner. Is it not Blade Runner? It's that weird double-sided blade shit that they find on that planet where they crash land because of an electric shock that went to the thing. But yeah, 2 Inquisitors, second sister and ninth sister, bunch of purge troopers, and a lot of people lined up.
This is no common anarchist, but a devotee of the treasonous.
I mean, I was expecting that to end a bit earlier, so that was a bit out of time, but you know.
To turn over this traitor will result in a charge of sedition.
Whatever that means.
Turn yourself in.
I'm guessing summary execution means like summary, like you go like a summary of something is like the like the little, not like the little things, but like the big things, just like combined together, not like the equals to something or something like that. I should probably stop though, so I can't think of it, and plus I don't really want to bore you out any more than I probably am, because
refit and rebuild ships.
Yeah, but I think part of me, the reason why my voice is just being less monotone, I mean more monotone, sorry, is that this is just not live anymore, so I'm just, yeah, because if I was more in the moment I might be a bit less monotone. I mean, you can hear me now trying to change my voice a bit, but it's just not working. As you can see, we've got the gyrotopole lightsaber, which we can later change, which I'm actually pretty happy about. That it's actually something that I never really thought about when I was telling you guys, but we can change the lightsaber.
Yes.
Oh gosh, he's gone. But you can change the single blade lightsaber, and he should have known that she had a second emitter. You can quite clearly see that, but anyway, but I'm just saying, like,
I found the Jedi.
like you can make it so you can literally change like the whole emitter to anything you want, and say with the sleeve and the upper switch, and I think that's pretty cool because you know, you've got you can make your own kind of single-bladed lightsaber just without the end cap kind of thing. Oh gosh, not sure what happened there. I'm hoping my mic isn't buzzing too much. I might move to my earphones for the next vid so I don't wear out this mic, because I think that's literally one of the main reasons of my mic not doing too well, is that. But yeah, alright, I was a little annoyed that we had to go for the tutorials, and I'm really struggling to think about what commentating is, because it's not exactly gang beats where I can be like, oh my gosh, he's gone for an knockout punch, cover, 1, 2, 3, ding 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 ding. I suppose that's not what happened in Gangs Beast, but you understand what I mean. It's not the easiest game to commentate over like that, like this right now, so yeah. I think stims aren't carried over either, so I think I will most likely be going back for the stims as well as the secrets, and scanning a decent amount of stuff so I can get as many skill points as possible. But I don't think it's actually,
One way out.
oh, it's got to be possible. But the last time I did it, I was like a couple abilities away.
Gotta keep moving.
Not a couple, like 2 or 3 skill points. They were pretty much meaningless kind of thing. They weren't needed, but yeah, like, but I missed on out about 2 or 3 or something. So yeah, I mean, I die soon here because I repeat doing this. I might skip through it a bit just to shorten this video down a bit because I can see it being pretty long anyways. You don't really need to see me doing this step again because even I was getting bored and I was playing it, so yeah, it's a bit of an annoying save point, but yeah, so I'll probably skip that out for you. You can see how rusty I am because I keep walking into that and I'm losing health because of it. Yeah, block ammo decreases when blocking attacks. Cheers, game. Like I didn't know that, and I think there's something happening with the lightsaber because it kept glitching like that. I'm not sure why. Jack, you need to parry him. Well done. Yeet. Alright. Oh gosh. There goes my dishwasher again. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'll deal with that afterwards. If you can hear it, then you know. I mean, you probably could hear it if it was at this volume that it's at currently, because of the mic being very loud without the game. But while it's not, then I won't have to. Yeah. This is where I mess up because I tried to get rid of these because they can literally just hit me from like one team with the other guy, and I can't parry him for some reason, and then I get this guy coming up behind, and so there goes me, and I was like, respawn, haha, the game developers. Alright, I'll see you with the with that bit. Alright, see, we got to that bit. That's all done, that's all done. Alright. Oh, alright, this seems to happen on every episode, like every part 1. I always end up dying. Like I did it with Kingpin. I died to him once. No, I died to him like about 2-3 times, but I only showed one because I didn't want to bore you out. I just wanted to show you my first attempt and then my last attempt because I don't want to bore you out and show so many deaths. I might, like sometimes I might show like me dying up, like the actual me falling to the ground a bunch of times, but I won't actually show like the whole fight before I die. So yeah, it all depends on how long the video is, and if it's over 30 minutes then I try to reduce as much as possible because yeah, I understand it's not easy to put up with me for half an hour, but I mean I've seen it done on some of my watch time. Like I was looking and 2.3% of people watched the entire of my first Spider-Man video, and I was like, props to them for putting up with me for that long. And they're true watchers, but cause I'm calling them watchers because like they're not subscribed, so yeah. Well, I think one of them might be. I can't remember right now, but off the top of my head. But yeah, looks like we've got a shit to deal with, and I was also very idiotic here. I mean, you'll see in a minute why. I might play a little bit of music over here just so it counteracts my monotone voice, but I was waiting for him to shoot, or her, or whatever, and then she decided to shoot when we get out, and then so I'm taking so much damage, and then so I end up just rolling over, and then I go to take out this guy, and then, oh blam, he's gone. But yeah, and then he just shoots out the cuffling. I believe that's what he said it was, or something. No, I mean, you know, because you just saw it, didn't you? But yeah. So I've just completely forgotten about to do 2. I'm gonna have to do 2 text things. Well, I've already done it for you guys, but it hasn't been done for me yet. Oh gosh, I'm so glad I'm doing both of these today because I mean, I've got more time tomorrow, but yeah, I still wanted to get all the videos done straight away, kind of thing, and I wanted to. I think tomorrow for Battlefront, I might do a Starfighter Assault or a Hero Starfighters or something, because I haven't got that on my channel yet. I want to see how well it does, and also yeah, I just don't want to give you guys another HVV, because that would be 5 HVVs, but don't get me wrong, HVV ain't bad, but I just want something a little bit different, you know. And wherever I play, I will not be playing Ray, don't you worry, because I think 2 times is enough for me for a month, to be honest. That's probably a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, Oh, looks like there's a bit of a dogfight. I've always wondered why they call it that. But, you know. Oh gosh. It's hard to keep talking for this long sometimes. I mean, I'm trying to cut it a little bit, you know, like, because I know it's better to not have a voice than a monotone voice sometimes. I'm not sure how much music's playing though, so I'm not sure how much I need to be talking, because I won't talk necessarily over like that sort of stuff where they're talking, but when it's just me roaming around, I feel like I have to talk, because that's where it's a bit more interesting that I'm actually at least speaking than nothing barely happening, but basically than me just traversing round. Shoot and move. Oh, I don't remember doing that. Ah, that's how I did it. Because last time I was playing this and I was like, what? I didn't realise I took him out, but apparently I did. That's what I froze that guy, or at least slowed him down. So I didn't realise that I defeated him. I accidentally parried him while I was parrying, trying to block the other guy. I actually somehow got it on time, and I also parried that guy beforehand. And I ended up shooting one of the, headshotting one of the scout troopers. That was pretty cool.
Train stuffed?
Looks like we're getting up to, oh, for me it's the half-hour mark point, but for you guys it isn't, because of course I've got 2 bits where my voice isn't in for a bit. I'm not sure what the, oh, I remember what that one is. And also there's a loading screen at the start. So, and there might be another one somewhere as well. So it's probably about, I wouldn't say the 20-minute mark, but 25-minute mark maybe, I don't know. I'm just guesstimating. Oh, some more sliding action. Yeah, I even prefer my own microphone acting when I'm actually live in it. Yeah, I'll make sure to check this time. It is. I do seem to, oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'll make sure that my microphone's on before I start recording tomorrow. Oh, sorry, not tomorrow. Later today. I will make sure. I was planning on doing this video on top of Bogano. Now looking at it, it's like, gosh. I mean, it makes sense if if you're doing like the regular time of people doing like multiple hours. By the way, pulling out an Obi-Wan Kenobi in Attack of the Clones, where like, be patient, Anakin. Make your steps. He jumps out of a window and grabs onto a small yellow droid. Looks like it's saving. And now this is the fight that you can't die. And because I'm on such low health, I can only take about like 1 hit anyways. But yeah. I'm not sure what's happening to the lightsaber. There might be a bug that I'm in because I'm in New Game Plus. Because, yeah, they only released it on May the 4th. Which I'm so annoyed that I didn't include it in my Battlefront video. That's why I stuck it in the comments. I mean, I might have stuck it in the comments anyways, but yeah. I'm so annoyed, but I'm glad that I did a Battlefront video that day, because at least it was some kind of form of not Battlefront, sorry, Star Wars video for you guys to have. And I might end up having to do this Rey one later, because yeah, it's taken quite a while to do, but I'll do my best. Hopefully I can actually get it first time, actually get the skin, and then it won't be hard to play. That's all I've got to do, is just hope to get the skin. Hopefully we can do it at one point. Alright, here's the weird action thing. I don't know why I said weird, but anyways. Spamming square. And then he said X, I don't know why. I think it's because it's X in the Xbox controller. It is. X is the same colour on both of them. It's both are blue. Pretty cool. I mean, they all share the same colours, kind of thing, because I would say the circle and the B are pretty much the same colour, and they're in the exact same position. The X's share the same colour. A and triangle share the same colour pretty much, bar the Xbox one being a bit more vibrant. But it's yellow and pink. The Y button being yellow and the square button being not grey, pink, like a pinky colour. So I'd say that's the main difference between the two controllers, bar the shape. And well, like the complete layout. I suppose it's not a main difference, but it's the main difference. I mean, no, it's not. Jack, it really isn't. I'm babbling on a bit. I suppose I'm just not knowing what to really speak about, to be honest, because of course it's not being live. That is my main excuse, that it's not live, that I'm not speaking about this live. I'm speaking it afterwards, which I can do in Gang Beast. I just can't do with this, which is my first time doing it. Not well, it's just my second time doing it. First time doing it when it ain't like something where it actually makes sense. I'm doing it afterwards like Gang Beasts. But yeah.
Thanks for the help.
Yes, thank you very much.
My name is Sir Junda.
Sir
This is
Junda,
my captain,
Grease Gratuitous, I believe.
Is my ship, but
I mean, you can hear it. I don't know why I'm trying to say the names, but you know,
Kestis.
Cameron Monaghan, Jack. I nearly said my last name. That was
She's a
close.
Force user hunting Jedi survivors.
Maybe my last
And now
name's
that she
Monaghan
knows
as well.
who you
No,
are,
it ain't.
she will
It
not
ain't.
stop until she
No, that's a step closer.
Why'd you help
You probably won't get the last name though for at least a
I
while.
heard the Inquisitors were heading to Bracca.
If I ever do get big, which I'm not saying I will. I'm just saying if I do, then you might find out. But
Anyway.
if I don't, then you won't. So, you know, if you're really that eager,
You've been surviving on
hit the
your
subscribe
own for
button.
so long that it's impossible to trust
I don't
anyone.
usually post this poor
It's what's
content,
kept you
but
alive.
you know,
But this
gotta
is
make
about
do
something
sometimes.
bigger.
Because everyone's like,
Just
oh no, it's
surviving.
quality over quantity.
What?
I'm consistency over
Like rebuilding
consistency
the
over
Jedi
quality.
Order.
That's my difference. Consistency over quality.
You too.
Sometimes.
Anybody else?
Because as long as I'm getting the videos out that I should be getting out when I get in,
The Jedi
when
Council.
I should be getting them out, I'm alright. I'll put my best effort in
They're gone.
every single time. But I'm more focusing on consistency because, yeah, it's one of the hardest things to do is be consistent on YouTube. And so if I nail that down straight away, then I can start working on my content quality.
Meantime,
And I've already kind of failed my consistency because I missed out about 3 days. But I was only planning on missing out one, and then I decided to miss out a second, and then I just ended up missing out a third, and I was like, nope, Jack, you've got to get back to doing this. Ow, my neck. Oh gosh. It just cracked. Oh gosh, it was only about 10 minutes to train. Yeah. It's probably a bit less for you guys. But, yeah.
You were talking in your sleep.
Doesn't seem like they have the greatest connection yet. I believe after partway through this, I mean, first of all, if you're at this point, please comment. I was here. It does mean a lot to me. I did try to just use the table there to have a look for my lightsaber, but I've got to wait until I land in Bogano for that. So yeah, and then I come across another glitch in a minute, which is a bit annoying, but you know, what can I do about it? I ain't a game developer.
I got work to do.
Yeah, because you see that, you probably can see it. There's a mini like guitar thing that I'm looking at down there. I mean, I'm hoping my mic's not on right now, and it's just bugged out because my TV did this before. I mean, not through like the whole thing, but it just didn't work for my mic for a bit. So I will be pretty annoyed, but you know, what can I do about it? Oh wait, I could just get rid of this so you won't even be hearing this. I don't know why I'm telling you this again, because obviously, here it is, it's eventually worked. I'm not sure how, I might have had to stay there for a bit longer or something, or it was a glitch or something, but who knows, who knows. And also the planetarian stuff ain't there, so I'll be working towards that, just getting all, I won't get all the scans done, it won't be like my main goal, but it'll be something I'll do, because, especially if it gives me XP, because XP is what you really need at this point, because I've got everything else. All the, basically, all, I'm not, what are they called again? I'm not sure, but basically everything that ain't, that doesn't affect you.
I wrote it.
That doesn't, sorry, affects the
Years ago.
gameplay in any way. So no double lightsabers, or force pushes, or wall runs, or
history.
something like that.
Echo and the force from the object.
I'm just thinking how
Many
quick
Jedi have that skill.
this game could be.
How would you know that?
If you
I was once a
you know,
but not anymore.
had all the abilities, you'd be able to like
Do I know you?
go upwards on one of them lines. And well, you'd be able to do that wall run as soon as you get there, and you'd be like done. And you'll be already done in Bogano. So you would do it in about 2 seconds, in the matter of 2 seconds. It's probably why they decided not to give us all them, and just the stuff that doesn't affect gameplay, so that we don't end up breezing through the entire story in about 2 seconds. Which I can understand, but being on a YouTuber that's probably not the most entertaining person to watch, shortness is kind of king. But I mean, I say that, but I strive for like 30-minute story videos, and that's because I feel like if I use too little in like in a game, then I'm like plus I don't like taking 2 years, like just doing one story. Sorry again, itchy nose again. I'm not sure what's happening to it. Landing on Bogano, the mantis. Oh, and by the way, I just decided to do New Game Plus because I just did not want it to take as long, because I knew I would want to go back for all the green lightsabers, and again, that's not hard. All you got to do is go to Dathomir, straight out to Bogano and get the double blade. But we won't do that. Most likely. We'll stay on course. Because, yeah, I kind of like having the single blade lightsaber for a bit. I won't wait until Kashyyyk, because that's when you're not supposed to get it, but the last point before you get it is the table at the very top of the origin tree. So, yeah. And what do you think to my intro? Because I've seen a couple of people click off as soon as that starts, or they think 5 seconds a bit long. So I've seen them cut off halfway through, like, nah, this is going to take 10 years or something. It's like, it's only 2 more seconds. I watch it, it's like, oh, could I make it a tad bit longer? And people are struggling with 5 seconds. They leave after 3, so it baffles me a bit. I mean, I think that's probably the shortest time someone watch my videos for. And you see that says 6 there in the top.
But if there's already one here,
I then go to what is it? Meditate. I end up seeing like I've only got 1, and it annoys me a bit. But now that I've read the message at the start properly, because I've been able to, because of course the power of editing and doing it afterwards. But yeah. So this is the lightsaber so far. We've got all the colours. I decided to go with green because we are the Green Gamer channel. For the emitter, I decided to go with the Magnus, because that's what I had planned. The switch, I planned to go for what is it? The I believe it's power and control. Yeah, that one. Oh, not that one. I'm trying to have a look at it. The power and control number 1, I believe. Yeah. No, that's the old one I had. It's the Valor and Wisdom one, which is basically Anakin. Power and Control, I believe it was this time. Yeah, Power and Control. I believe Valor and Wisdom is supposed to be Anakin. The first one's supposed to be Anakin, the second one's supposed to be Vader. And of course, I wanted to go with alloy metal. So there's my single blade lightsaber. It's pretty cool, I think. I used to rock with the Cordova one, but now I look at it, it's a bit weird, especially the way I mean, I used to rock the basically the gyro to pull switches, the emitters of Cordova, and then I can't remember what I decided the handle was, but I think it was some boring one or something. And just looking back at now, how did I like it? But yeah, I've been rocking with a Magnus for a while, to be honest. I was tempted to go with a black metal kind of thing, or a black material, and go for a purple lightsaber because I know how good that looks. But I decided, nope, Jack, it is the Green Gamer channel, so you must do the green lightsaber. Anyways, it does look pretty good. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on bell notifications, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. I didn't realise how early I was leaving this into the video. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video for part 2 or Battlefront. Peace.